And obviously your favorite must be Knife Knight.
Yeah, dude. So anyway, enough messing around. The race has actually started here.
Yep.
Alright, so planes. Starting off with planes. No, not much to talk about on this stage. Just, I think most interesting thing to see here at the start is seeing if they go for the health upgrade and if they get the first skull or not. Some players will opt not to go for it because it takes a little bit of extra time. That's what we're gonna see. That's what we're gonna see JaySee doing. And Newby's gonna grab that actually. I believe grabbing that skull takes. I think it's like 3 or 4 seconds. Oh, JaySee doing some slop there on that screen.
And those slimes just don't like to agree sometimes with your damage boosts.
Yeah, slimes are not the biggest deal for this character, but when they screw you over, they screw you over pretty badly. Alright, so it looks like they're both grabbing the safety health there. Which is a pretty good choice for as far as safety strats go. JaySee missing the first dash on the dragon there to grab the skull, but was able to get it. They're now in sync, which is pretty funny.
That's awesome. Huh.
Would you mind actually managing the tracker? I'm having some buffering issues on my end.
Yeah, I got it. So both runners are heading into the Black Knight fight. Basically, gonna try to keep him behind the first large waterfall, and not get him past you.
Oh, Newbie doing a hit on the turtle and not Black Knight there, which is not a huge deal as long as he's able to keep him in the corner, which unfortunately he's gonna get out here. And yeah, you definitely don't want Black Knight to go out of the corner, since he can just make himself invincible and just dodge all over the place and do a lot of unpredictable movements. And also, if you just did what Newbie did and have Terrapin all the way to the left, you actually have to wait extra time for the stage to end, because Terrapin is actually the trigger. Terrapin leaving the screen is actually the trigger for the stage actually ending.
Yeah, and most of the time he just ends in the middle, hopefully to the right of the stage. Both runners heading into the Flying Machine, one of the more dangerous stages, and we'll be collecting lots of money throughout the stage, breaking checkpoints, so we only wish good fortune on them throughout the stage.
Yeah, this stage is probably the most dangerous room in this entire run, being the Triple Jawa room. If you die in a certain way on that screen, it can put you in some really bad money problems. Oh, JaySee actually grabbing extra gold there. That's actually... I don't think I've seen anyone ever do that. Alright.
I haven't seen it in a long time, but it's definitely there for you if you want it.
Oh, Newbie actually picking even more extra health there. That's not the worst health upgrade chest that you can get. I think that's one of the better ones, actually.
Yeah, that and the
Sure.
planes are the two best ones, and they're right at the beginning. So, if you want them, they're a really good thing.
Let's see if... oh, JaySee missing one bomb there.
And those bombs do stack, so it does count.
He's not gonna break the checkpoint here, I guess. I think because for additional safety, I guess. But that's one of the better checkpoints to break on this stage in particular. So yes, JC in his last tournament race did probably the worst mistake you can make on this stage in a race, and that's dying in the triple Jawa room in the bottom right corner so you can't get any of your money back, which is what happened to him. And you really don't want to be short on gold right after the stage because you get the you need that money to get the most important upgrade, which is the rail mail, which is pretty much your biggest asset in actually going fast.
Yeah, worst case scenario, you want to be 600 under, if that's like the worst case, because you can get some extra money from the juice bar after the stage.
Yeah. Although that's something you want to avoid as much as possible.
Yep, so worst case.
Oh my god!
Oh no!
Okay. Man, he's gonna have to do the auto-scroller again, which is... Oh, that's... Oh no, dude!
Oh.
Oh man. That's really rough for both of our players here who had some really...
What?
Really bad deaths.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, so JC, he did another mistake. What he should have done there is actually reset the map. So he lost so much gold there that he is going to reset the stage because there's pretty much nothing worse than ending the stage and not having enough money for rail mail. And let's see.
Having this sub-Jawa problems. They are not wanting him to pass.
I think he got some of his money back before he died again. I think he can get all of his money back, or most of it. Oh no. Okay, so... yeah, I don't know if he can get enough money to get rail mail after the stage.
I'll have to break the checkpoint, and I think there's some extra gold by the skeleton up there. Or just
oh wait, yeah, he has enough for this.
Okay.
He's gonna have to pick up the extra gold in the tower, though. As long as he doesn't die on this boss. Newbie doing pretty good so far, not taking any damage on the first phase. Just doing some air slashes here. Hopefully he doesn't... Okay, he was about to fly off the screen there. And that would have put him in a really awkward position. So it'll be interesting to see how both of our players match up later on in the run. Since Newbie did do a pretty big mistake, he did lose a pretty significant amount of time to the Jawa room. And he is going to lose time here, going back to the... Oh, wait a minute, where did he... I didn't see where he got all that extra gold from. Oh wait, no, he still hasn't.
No.
Oh, he still hasn't got it. Okay, so he's gonna go for it.
Does he know about it?
Yeah, I think he knows about it. Okay. Yeah, so there you go. Yeah, I think he miscounted there, or yeah. So there you go. So you absolutely want to get a rail mail.
Hey, a newbie heading into the Lich Yard, signifying that he is doing the Skeletal Sentry route. He's going to be getting a couple of skulls in this stage, and then we'll be doing one more stage after this before purchasing and upgrading that item.
Okay. Alright, so JaySee doing pretty good so far. Hopefully he doesn't make any mistakes. Oh, excuse me. Hopefully he doesn't make any mistakes in Triple Jawa Room again. Come on, JaySee, you can do it. I believe in you. He's gonna take this really slow. I think he's gonna try to go for the kill on every Jawa. Yeah, there you go. Just kill all of them.
Enact vengeance on them.
Yeah, I don't blame him trying to kill all of them, since they're pretty much the worst thing in this game as far as just regular enemies go.
So kill or save the Jawas, right? Alright, that was a much better time for JaySee on that stage.
Oh god, Newbie actually mispositioning right there to do that plant slash. He was a little bit too far to the right there.
And then JaySee having Propeller on the left side, so having to improvise a little bit here.
Yeah, you definitely don't want to start the second phase with him on the left, since he actually flies off a lot earlier if you do that.
You can get use of the ground slashes to get maximum damage, however.
Yeah, and the
Unfortunately, Newbie died right after breaking the checkpoint there, so we lost quite a bit of time again. So let's see if JaySee is able to catch up.
The JaySee is definitely looking a bit wealthy here. Good position to be in.
Oh, God. Not Newbie falling through a screen there. I think he wanted to jump from the ladder, but instead dropped from the ladder.
Alright, Newbie's heading into the Phantom Striker fight, which he only has Judgment Rush on this, so he'll be using that at certain points, and then trying to maximize hits as Phantom Striker isn't teleporting. Hopefully... Wow, I can't speak right now. To keep...
I believe you're cutting out. At least on my end. Alright, so for Phantom Striker you want to reduce the amount of teleports that you get in general, so... I believe so far he's doing pretty good actually. He might kill him in the least amount of teleports. Yep, you got him. That was pretty good. Pretty good from Newbie. Nice clean fight. So they are both going to be doing the Skeletal Sentry route. And JaySee is actually not that far behind, considering that he had to reset the entire stage Flying Machine. So let's see if he's actually able to keep his cool and hopefully catch up later on. Oh god. Oh, that you actually saw something weird happening on JaySee's screen, which is I'm actually surprised it hasn't been patched yet. If you get hit while you're railing and then rail after the damage knockback, it'll cut your iframes by like... It'll basically cut all your iframes once you start the rail up again, and you can get hit straight away, which is a really weird bug that I'm surprised was not caught in testing.
Yeah, and Newbie finishing up the prequel adventure, Donovan and Luan Adventures, and JaySee having some decent movement in the Lich Yard, heading into his Phantom Striker fight. After the start room. Ooh, that was a little spooky for me.
Alright, so let's see how JaySee does with Phantom Striker. I think he missed a hit there. Ooh, he's gonna get an extra teleport here, which is unfortunate. Okay.
Okay, he's running away, Phantom Striker is.
Let's see if he's able to kill him on this one. He can. Oh my god.
Come on.
He just needs to survive until he appears again.
Oh, man.
Yeah, that's rough, man. Oh, newbie,
That was
please!
just a heart attack.
Yeah, on newbie screen you almost saw him mess up the piston room and
God,
almost
he
falling off the stage.
succeeds in that strat, though.
Oh, JaySee unfortunately rushing too late and actually hitting him while he's invincible. Oh, JaySee, come on, you can do it. Oh no.
Come on, man.
Oh no, he whiffed his rush. No, he has to wait in the bottom here for his attacks to finish. Oh wow, he's not actually coming for him. Okay.
I thought he would.
Yeah. Alright, so there goes Phantom Striker. Unfortunately, that was a really lengthy fight, but
The Phantom Menace.
yeah. Oh, newbie not actually grabbing the checkpoint after the auto-scroller, which is, I believe pretty uncommon. I think we've seen most of our racers actually grab that checkpoint. Since you definitely don't want to do that auto-scroller again.
Health-wise, he should be fine. We'll see if he picks up this next one.
Oh wow, he actually blocked there, which is weird. Not sure if he delayed his rush too much or whatever. Yeah, he's gonna grab this one instead. Oh my god. JaySee, no. Okay. JaySee almost getting knocked into a pit there by the fast bug. It's gonna grab the extra gold chest here, which is a pretty good one to take if you're low on money.
So after this auto-scroller, Newbie will head into the Tinker Knight fight, which is 2 parts. On the first one, he basically has only his scythe to do most of the damage. He might use the rush or two, but he might want to save that for the second phase, where Tinker Knight will float in the air, and he's going to try to do damage to him and stay in the air with him.
I'm not sure what JaySee is doing. He doesn't have enough money for this upgrade. I think he might... Wait, I forget. When are you supposed to get the upgrade for skeleton?
Right before Reese.
Okay, so he did it too early, right?
You're actually supposed to get Skeletal Sentry after Clockwork Tower, but what he's doing, I mean, that's his call. Tinker one down,
right.
and
Yeah.
he's on. The wrenches are just getting in the way of his slashes.
Oh, he actually
and
got
down
stuck on the
hole.
drill. Yeah, that's really rough. He has to redo that auto-scroller and find Tinker Knight.
That'll give JaySee some time to catch up, though.
Yeah, this is definitely giving JaySee a lot of opportunities to come back. As long as he doesn't do too many huge mistakes.
It's unfortunate for the runner that it happens to, but as part of the difficulty of the stage in a race, the lack of checkpoints.
Ooh. JaySee having to wait for multiple cycles in this because he took damage from that one gear. I actually don't see people grab that money in the wall there. Like, I don't think I even knew there was money there. I think I've actually completely forgotten that there's actually money there. Alright, so let's see how Newbie does again on the fight. He's gonna unfortunately fall off.
Can he ride the missile?
Oh my god. Alright, so he's back on the drill. Let's see if he can stay on here. Oh, he's gonna drop down again. Alright, he's back on top of there. Alright, there you go.
Remarkable.
Oh, JaySee almost taking a second hit from the cogs. Alright. I think JaySee wanted to go for the cog skip there, but I think he didn't enter the room fast enough. And decided not to go for it in the end.
Oh, Newbie needs some money.
Oh, he's missing like 30 gold. Oh man, that's
That is unfortunate. Lucky 21. Man.
He might...
Is he gonna go for Mumpo?
Oh my god, dude. He's gonna
Mumpo.
play with the dog. There you go.
Is he gonna pet the dog?
No, he's not gonna pet the dog.
Oh man. He didn't
Oh, man.
upgrade. Okay.
I think he mismenued.
Did he
or
get
like,
the... He didn't
Oh.
get Skeletal Century.
Oh, he forgot the skull, dude. Man.
Missed it.
So yeah, once again, Newbie keeps making these mistakes. JaySee is eventually gonna catch up as long as he doesn't make too many big mistakes of his own. I believe he has, I think he has enough, I think JaySee has enough money here. I believe he'll have enough...
Yeah,
Yeah.
because he went to the guy. JaySee is looking very rich, actually.
He's not having a super great start to this fight, though, taking a lot of damage at the start.
No. All we can hope is that he ends it on the right.
Yeah, I think he'll be fine. Yeah, he's
Nice.
got this.
Okay. Newbie dealing with Edge Boy Reese.
Looks like he's having a kind of a hard time. I think he's gonna get the anime, which is definitely no good.
Reese Coon is down.
Don't call him that. Please. That's a pretty decent fight from JaySee. So he's gradually, slowly but surely, you know, keeping up the pace with Newbie. What? Okay. I have no idea why Newbie jumped to the left there. That must have just been a brain fart. So Newbie doing the delay rush threat on that screen, which is a pretty good strat to go for. It's probably the simplest strat to go on that screen, and it's pretty good. You can do Iron Whip with 2 Darkness and pretty much not lose any time, but doing it with 3 gives you a lot more leeway to actually nail all the strats in the various rooms.
Okay, so JC dealing with Reese. Hopefully he has a good fight. And Newbie is going to be running away from the Teflon on these Mega Man 2 style blocks.
Unfortunately, JC Skeleton actually missed most of its shots there at the second volley.
Newbie definitely tempting fate here by playing on the treasure chest.
Unfortunately, JC had a bit of a slow Reese fight. But at least he didn't have to fumble around for a bit on the tower to get money for his upgrade.
Yeah, so now they're basically half a stage apart.
So yeah, the gap is slowly closing between both of our racers here. Although I would say maybe it's a little bit more than a stage apart, since Newbie did have to go through pretty much an auto-scroller, so we'll see at the end of the stage how exactly far apart they are. Oh my god, how did he not take a hit there? He like the fish basically just grazed the top of his head. Oh my god, he almost
He
fell
caught
off
the rush.
screen.
That's good.
Yeah, that was pretty close.
Okay, so he's gonna get into the missile room, which leads to the Treasure Knight fight, which honestly won't last very long with Skeletal Century.
Getting a lot of good hits in here at the start, and he pretty much has it in the bag. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, the fight is kind of ridiculous with Skeletal Sentry. He does so much work.
Yeah, this and especially Polar Knight and Mole Knight are just really soft when it comes to Skeletal Century.
Okay. Newbie just, you know, hanging around the tower, just doing some wall flips, showing off.
Okay, Newbie in the Lost City, which arguably can be one of the more deadly and spooky stages due to all the hazards that lie within it.
I'm not sure if he knows about, if you are railing and hit a green goo block with a slash, you can cancel the recoil with the jump. But I'm not sure if Newbie does that.
Oh, that's how you do it?
Yeah.
I've always failed at doing it.
It's just, you gotta get used to the timing, but it's not the hardest thing in this game for sure.
Just digs the Beto into the lava.
Oh yeah, that was pretty cruel. I don't think I've seen anyone do that. It was kind of funny.
Oh, he almost got it.
He almost got it. I think he would have gotten it if he had slashed at the end, but
Right.
oh well.
See how JC deals with Bertha. Newbie in what I think is the scariest part of the stage.
So he's gonna bait Bertha there to kill her. Oh, he's not gonna grab the. Oh no! He had the wrong curio selected and takes the hit from the anchor there. JC having a little bit of problems there with this room. Oh, gets hit by the anchor. Alright, Newbie in the second beetle room. This room can be pretty scary if don't know exactly what you're doing. Oh, he tried to, I think he tried to slash him or whatnot, but I don't think you can actually do that. I think you need to hit him on the ground first.
And Newbie just doing one of the nice things about Skeletal Sentry, using his explosion to deal with that quadruple block heading into his Small Knight fight, which again, he's gonna toss Skeletal Sentry, and the turret's gonna do a lot of work.
Yeah, the shots, you can actually hit Mole Knight while he is in the wall, which is usually not something that you can do with pretty much any other character, but you can do it with this one. With the skeleton projectiles. So that's where you're able to just completely toast them.
Alright, Newbie into the second adventure of Donovan and Luan. And at the end of this, we'll be fighting, I think, one of your favorite bosses, Shield Knight, right?
Yes, my favorite boss, Shield Knight. I can't get enough of her. Oh god, JC actually, trying to get some, saving some frames there by backslashing the goo block, but instead actually put him into the Red Knight and then he put him in the lava pit, which is unfortunate.
Oh no.
God, he tried to get his money, but he died to the lava pit again.
No refunds today.
Losing money at this stage of the game is not the worst thing since he has all of his main upgrades, so money-wise, it's not the worst situation that he can be in.
So
he still wants to go back for his money, though.
With the Shield Knight fight, you could opt, well, I just used that word, to use the Caltrops to do additional damage to have her step on it. Otherwise, you're going to be using the Scythe to hit her behind because of her shield.
Ooh. Alright, yeah, eventually Newbie got her. He had a pretty rough time, though. Alright, JC taking the screen pretty easy. Oh god, okay. He almost got hit by the bird. Using a rush on the first beetle. Makes that screen pretty easy. Or at least easier than a lot of other strats you could do. Unfortunately, he's not going to hit the Goo Lantern cycle, but it's not the worst thing you could do on this stage as a mistake, for sure. Oh god, he's taking a lot of extra hits here.
Thankfully gets that checkpoint. I've seen some people not.
Yeah,
oh my goodness.
Oh, okay.
That was a save.
Okay, JC. I see you. Alright, so NotSoNewby on Explodatorium here. I believe he's done already quite a bit of mistakes here, so I don't think he's gonna hit the pot cycle that he wants to.
And with all of this darkness, he can have a lot of options for how to navigate the stage.
He actually could have jumped on top of the middle like spike platform there, but I guess he didn't feel like it. It doesn't actually save a huge amount of time if you go for that one particular jump, since you have to wait for the pots in the same room either way.
Newbie heading into the Alchemist fight. Again, Skeletal Sentry, the turret, is just going to do all the work while he slashes to make quicker work of it.
Unfortunately, does not get the quick kill on the Alchemist. He missed out on a couple hits with his scythe. JaySee having a, I believe it was a pretty decent mole fight. If judging by the time I for like when he started the fight. Oh god, he actually got hit by the Green Knight there. Alright, kind of a weird way to go through that room that I don't think I've seen before from Newbie. Alright, so Newbie fighting Plague Knight. This boss is a lot easier with Skeletal Sentry. You don't really have to deal with as much randomness as this boss would have otherwise. That was a pretty good fight. He got a lot of good hits from the skeleton and got some pretty good teleport patterns. Alright, so JaySee fighting Shield Knight here. Let's see how he does. Unfortunately, getting some kind of bad hits here at the start. Alright, so he's doing a little bit better now. So unfortunately, she's gonna fly across the screen again. He might die. Oh man, that's rough. You really don't want to die to Shield Knight, especially after you spend so much time in the fight already.
That will unfortunately allow the gap to increase again. Newbie heading into the stranded ship, which is the first stage. You would usually see rails even be an option without the armor.
Yeah, JaySee did a lot better the second time around on Shield Knight. So let's see if NotSoNewby was able to pull off a quick kill here. I think he was, I forget what the quick kill looks like for that boss in particular with Skeletal Sentry, but I remember it being incredibly elaborate, kind of ridiculous.
That was definitely a quick kill.
Yeah.
Interesting.
You can kill that mid-boss without it flying off the screen with Skeletal Sentry, but it's, if I remember correctly, it's like one of the hardest things to do in the run. So Newbie opting not to detonate the skeleton to hit the switch there. Just gonna go the regular route. Oh, he actually, he rushed too far to the right, and he actually went to the wrong Viking. Fortunately, though, he got some extra darkness and was able to recover. If he didn't get his extra darkness there at the beginning of the, before entering the stage, he would have ran into some problems. He would have actually had to do the extra screen, which I don't think anyone actually knows how to do properly. Oh my god, JaySee almost bonked into the wall and into the spikes. That was, I'm actually incredibly surprised he's not dead right now. Alright, so NotSoNewby, starting the Polar Knight fight here. It looks like he positioned the skeleton really nicely. Oh, he didn't scroll the screen fast enough, I believe, and his shots fizzled. Still a pretty decent fight, though. Not too shabby. So, NotSoNewby only has Pridemore Keep left before he actually enters the last two stages. Give me a moment.
Okay, JaySee dealing with the Alchemist really well. Heading into the fire cycle area. Newbie heading into this last Order of No Quarter stage, Pridemore Keep, to fight the King of Cards at the end of this. Really nice intro.
Alright, cool, I'm back. Alright, so what did I miss? Okay, so we have NotSoNewby and Pridemore Keep now. JaySee is almost done with Exploratorium.
You missed a credits warp.
Oh dang, dude. I can't believe it.
Alright, we'll see how Plague Knight does with JaySee.
Oh wow, that was a that was a pretty ridiculous fight.
More like what does JaySee do with Plague Knight?
Yeah, dude, he completely destroyed him. That was pretty ridiculous. Alright, NotSoNewby doing the straightforward stuff on those screens. You can do the gold armor screen by doing like a rail jump and then like jumping on the right. Oh, he forgot to hit the book!
That is unfortunate. It just takes the slow descent into the pit.
Yeah, he was trying to save himself there, but there's not really saving yourself. There's no enemies to rush to, there's not much you could do if you forget to slash the book.
I believe you can slash the book by jumping on it with the rail as well.
Yeah, if you, when you land and you rail, you actually hit the book, which sounds weird, and also he just almost died. But
he walked it off, and he made it.
His stream also walked it off and froze for a bit, so that's
that save
cool.
was just too epic.
Yeah, dude. The stream can handle it. Hopefully stream comes back on, or the issue gets fixed.
That was an interesting placement of the Skeletal Sentry on JaySee's screen.
Yeah, unfortunately he got I think he got an extra hit where he didn't mean to. JaySee trying to go for the rail skip there, but if you hit that switch from the wrong angle, you actually like clip onto the rails when you don't want to. You can just go straight to the right, but it's probably one of the finickiest tricks to nail in this run, to be honest. I still haven't really figured out what determines if you land on those rails or not. JaySee not getting the air slash there on the Viking. So gets the backflip. So if you're actually grabbing a wall, if you press down, you get a like backflip off the wall. If you do a backflip off the wall, it's actually slower than just using a slash to start falling down a wall. So you pretty much never want to use a backflip ever. It's not even useful as like a setup tool, which is kind of unfortunate.
It's useful when you have nothing else to do on an auto-scroller when you're waiting around.
Yeah, it's pretty useful, I guess, in that situation. I'm not sure if he set up that skeleton properly. Yeah, I think he messed it up a little. Oh my god!
Sometimes when you go to the right early, that happens.
Yeah, he almost died to the spikes there. He jumped right off. Yeah, he jumped right off after the spikes were below him, or right after his iframes, I mean. Alright, so JC going to Pridemore here. Not really sure where Newbie is at this point. But if he's still playing, he should be ahead by now.
It's hard to tell because the stream is down.
Yeah. So hopefully his stream comes back up soon, since he should be somewhere near the end of Tower 1 by now.
JC rushing through Paul Blart.
Yes, Paul Blart. I wasn't around when this became a thing, so...
You just really wanted to kill that guy.
Alright, JC doing pretty good so far on this stage. Okay, he's not gonna hit the books there. Instead he's gonna rush stall and grab the wall again. He's gonna do a damage boost here, except he didn't jump in time from the wall. Oh my god, okay. I'm actually surprised he went for that. Alright, so now going into King Knight.
Honestly, one of the harder quick kills to get properly.
Yeah, the skeleton can be put in a bad position after his ground slam, since it shifts the entire arena around.
Really a decent fight. He stayed on the ground the whole time.
Yeah, not bad. That's pretty good.
No King Fetty.
Yeah, that's always a plus.
It's the dream. JC heading into the Tower of Fate 1, where he'll make his ascent to fight Black Knight and his good pal Terrapin once again. This stage really puts all of the elements in the game and really tests you, seeing if you can pull them off.
Yeah, I believe there's hazards from pretty much every single stage on this stage, like all put into one. Which is I basically just repeated what you said. Just don't mind me. Oh boy, okay. Oh, he still fell off the screen.
Aw, man.
Oh man, he falls off the screen again.
Aw, man.
Oh, he's not gonna be able to. Oh, okay. Yeah, he recognized that he was too
He got the Pixel of Torment.
Yeah, he recognized that he was gonna, if he was gonna try to fall down there, that he would have gotten it. So he didn't do that. Getting the fast crusher there.
I always wanted to call that room the Crypt of the Necrodancer room.
Huh. Well, there's no dancing, really.
Well,
Unfortunately.
Spectre's dancing, sort of.
Spectre doesn't dance. He just,
None of it does.
he just does the cool pose. The edge pose.
Donovan's the dancer.
Oh, right. I forgot about
It's a
that.
really good screen on JC.
Okay, so here we
Hello,
go.
newbie.
Newbie's on the last stage now.
I can finally say that he killed King. And he got the Striker Shawl, which allows him to charge attack. Enchantress is gonna rush across the screen depending on her damage. And so Skeletal Sentry will have limited usage here, which is why you get the Shawl to do extra damage to make up for that.
Huh. That was an interesting set of rushes. I don't think I've seen that from other players. Ooh, taking a lot of damage there, actually.
Good thing he has 6.
Yeah.
Basically everything she does is 1 damage unless you walk on her platform of flaming platforms, that's 1 damage. This is gonna be close.
Yeah, I think he just killed himself at the end because he didn't trust himself to finish her off with that amount of health. So he's gonna try again here.
Alright, Black Knight telling JC he doesn't want to get hit. Hopefully JC can get him down so Skeletal Sentry can do some damage.
Cool. Black Knight really countering JC's every move here. Oh my goodness, dude. That was ridiculous. I don't think I've ever seen him do that. Just lock himself in the corner like on Terrapin. Oh wow, he actually got his jump off. Oh no! Oh JC, just use a detonate, please. Just kill him off,
You
snipe
can
him.
do it. Yes.
Oh, okay. He did a slash instead.
And the double screen kill Enchantress dying on the other screen.
Yeah.
And the pause menu, the real boss of this entire game.
Yeah, NotSoNewby actually entering the last boss here.
And that's the other reason you get the Striker Shawl, because you cannot use the Skeletal Sentry on these rails, so you have no items that do damage for him.
Oh, spoilers. Apparently.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
Foreshadowing? I don't know.
Yeah.
Let's find out.
Alright, so... Yeah, you really don't want to get hit on this fight because... Like, it knocks you back by, like, a long shot, because you accelerate on this stage, actually, like, very slowly. So getting hit is pretty bad. Or on this boss, I should say. Oh, he forgot to slash at the end there. And he is on 1 health, so... Alright, there you go.
In time, 54 or 31.
Yeah, unfortunately, Newbie's stream went down at the end there. So you kind of can see, like, where he was compared to JC in the end game. But, still nice to see both of our racers here. Still pretty close to each other. Missing quite a bit of hits there. Got some really good hits at the last dive phase, though. You can probably This is gonna be close. Oh no, dude. He got a really, she pretty much just...
Getting the smackdown.
Yeah, she started the dive at a super terrible angle. He was basically trapped. He couldn't really do much, unfortunately. Getting some nice hits there from the skeleton. Alright, and she's down.
Right, and on to Nightmare Edgeman.
He is not going to skip the second phase, but he is going to get a pretty good fast one. Doing pretty good so far.
Alright, on to the final portion.
That was a pretty decent fight from JaySee there. It was pretty solid.
Good games to both runners.
Indeed. Alright, cool. So, that was a losing bracket match, so unfortunately, JaySee has been eliminated from the tournament, and let's see, NotSoNewby has moved on to fight. Let me just bring up the bracket here for a moment.
I did it. I beat this game in under an hour again.
Hooray!
I still say Flying Machine. Actually, I think Flying Machine was the only thing that was very bad. Still.
Yeah, unfortunately, you had to reset that one, which is not. It's definitely something you never want to do, ever. But yes.
Normally, I had to restart the entire game, but this was a tournament match.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, if you're if you ever have to be in a situation where you have to reset a stage, it's probably like the most soul-crushing feeling that you could feel, like in a race like that. It's very like mentally stressful, I would imagine.
Yeah, but at least we saved the hard stuff for the beginning.
Yeah, that's definitely a nice plus. So yeah, JaySee will be moving on to fight Applesauce.
Oh well.
And yeah, Applesauce is pretty good, so that should be a pretty interesting match.
Wait, did JaySee win or did I win?
You won.
Yeah, you won, Newbie.
Okay.
Yeah, you just said the wrong name on who's fighting Applesauce.
Oh, okay.
Oh wait, did I? Wait, I'm pretty sure I said Newbie, right?
Not the second time.
Oh, whoops.
It's okay, JaySee. I had a really terrible run too. Don't worry. It was all sorts of bad from the get-go.
Yeah,
I believe you.
I decided to go with 6 health this time, and then I still almost died to Black Knight too. But fortunately, I got him to his half health thing, so that was fine.
Yeah.
But I don't think I died that many times this time through. Less than 10 times this time. It's progress. So maybe I'll get a chance to commentate some matches later on this tournament. But I think in the meantime, I'm probably going to get some Plague 80% going.
Oh man, more
Yeah.
Plague Runners, dude.
Good choice.
Well, it's like my big goal with at least Shovel Knight is get sub 50 on all characters. And then sub whatever is considered good in all the characters. Is my
Well-
ultimate goal with the series. And just an 80% and maybe low percent.
Yeah, being good with all the characters in this game is it's not easy. They're all very different.
Yeah, just imagine. Actually, didn't somebody do a back-to-back run of all three characters? Kind of recently.
I did one of those.
Oh my.
Yeah, it's something. It's kind of rough.
Yeah, because I do remember that when I picked up SpecterNet when it first came out and started running that, it was really hard to get back into Shovel Knight. But anyways, I'm gonna take my bow. Thanks for not making fun of me too much for dying.
Well, you put on a pretty good show. You did pretty well.
Yeah,
So,
then I got a little bit confused on the Phantom Striker refight. It's like, oh, you're not coming back down. What gives?
Yeah, I saw that and I was kind of confused. I was actually surprised that he didn't actually try to go for you. He just kind of chilled on the top of the platforms.
Yeah, because normally he only does like 2 passes up top at most.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, I guess I'll just go for you this time. But oh well. Have a good night.
All right, cool. Good night.
Good run.
Thanks for racing.
Yep.
All right, cool. Well, I believe that's gonna do it for us. That was the last match of the night.
Yep, and tomorrow we have Oddbod and Kenny at 4 o'clock.
Oh man. That should actually, I think that should be a pretty good match. Yeah, I believe their times are pretty close together.
Yeah, about a minute or two apart from each of them, just
Mhm.
like we had today.
Yeah. All right, so yeah, that's gonna do it for us. Thanks a lot for watching. Hopefully you all enjoyed. And yeah, peace.
All right, take care.